Oh, Vande Shambhumumapatim Suragurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Seshidharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shashanka Vanninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Friends, Swami Vivekananda was very popular in US and in the European countries. From the 11th of September 1893, he became very famous. He was famous as a great speaker, an excellent orator, a patriotic monk, as a militant monk, as a cyclonic monk, and also as a great yogi. People were listening to him in rapt attention. People were flocking to his places where he was lecturing. One day, some people accosted him and asked him a question. Swamiji, you came from India. You have been delivering lecture after lecture in our country. What is your intention? What's your aim? What's your goal? What is it you want us to become? You are a Hindu, and do you want every one of us to be converted into Hinduism? You are from India, and you want us to become all Indians? What is the purpose? What is it you have in your mind? What is the purpose of your delivering lecture after lecture? Is it only to educate us? Is it only to enlighten us? Is there any other intention? Then Swamiji, Yogi Vivekananda, looked at them, smiled, and said, "My dear friends, I have not come here to convert you into any ism, whether it is Hinduism or Indianism. I am here to spread my own ism. What is my ism you call, you ask? My ism is to make everybody a better person. A Christian has to become a better Christian. A Muslim has to become a better Muslim. And a Hindu has to become a better Hindu. I have not come here to change you or convert you into any religion. I want everybody to be a yogi." And who is a yogi? A yogi is a person who lives a peaceful life, a useful life. Every step of yoga practice is to make people better. It is to better ourselves. It is to improve ourselves. It is to unfold our inner divinity that we practice yoga. Yoga is to make oneself better than before. At every level, we can improve ourselves more so in spirituality. Every person is a combination of body, mind, and intellect. In all these three parts of our human structure, there are four elements. Every one is blessed with faith. And that faith you may call confidence. And the same faith in some people is present as firm will, strong will. And then we have in every one of us a brain, intellect, with the reasoning capacity, with rationalism, with questioning ability. This intellect is to be sharpened. This intelligence is to be illumined. And the third part in every one of us is the heart, the place of feelings. Of all the feelings, the innermost, the most essential is the feeling of love. This love is to be purified. This love is to be ennobled. This love is to be expanded. This love is to be divinized. This is the purpose of yoga. Finally, we have in us the body. Body is engaged in action, and every activity is to be made religious ritual. Every activity is to be made positive. Every action of ours is to be made righteous, dharmic. And every activity is to be made useful to the fellow human beings. And every activity is a religious ritual. Altogether, when all the religions of the world are amalgamated, when all the religions are integrated, when all the religions are brought together, there are only four broad categories. And what are they? Religion of will. Every one of us is blessed with the ability to determine, determination, with faith, with firmness, and that is our strong willpower. You call it religion of will or the religion of faith. In every religion, you have the willpower. You have the faith, steadfast faith. What for are these two? To conquer fate, to make ourselves strong, to make ourselves steadfast. A strong person is not afraid of any. A strong person is always a robust, healthy person, without any shade of sorrow or suffering. When suffering creeps in, that means we are not strong. When there is sickness in the body, it means the body has become weak, vulnerable to diseases. The first and foremost religion, therefore, is the religion of will. And this will is there in every one of us. Some people make use of that will. Some people keep that will dormant. When the will is weak, when the will is unused, when the will is kept dormant, we are enslaved by fate or destiny. When the will is strong, when it is robust, it dictates terms to destiny. Man can be the maker of his destiny. In Indian mythology, we have the great Markandeya, a young boy. He was destined to die at the age of 16. He has tremendous willpower. He made use of it. He has robust faith, steadfast faith in Shiva. And therefore he was able to declare, when Shiva is in me, what can Yama do to me? When I have faith in me, what can fate do to me? When I have the strong will, what can the web of fate do to me? Within the Earth's orbit, every object is drawn by the gravitational pull, that is fate. It's a physical law. But the aircraft can go beyond the Earth's orbit. It can detach itself from the Earth, from the web of this fate, from the orbit of this Earth, from all the entanglements and attachments. With faith, one can extricate from the clutches of the fate. One can free oneself from the destiny. One can remain free. One can be a spectator to the planet Earth. And one can be always rotating along with the Earth. It is left to us either to be glued to the Earth and suffer the ups and downs while the Earth is going round when the fate is fluctuating, or to be free from the Earth's orbit. The religion, therefore, is the religion of will. And this religion of will is Raja Yoga. We can have the strongest determination, the firmest will. Everybody is blessed with that will. Some people use it. Some people keep it dormant. Some people allow it to be sleeping. And such people cannot be happy on this earth, cannot be peaceful. Yoga it is to make full use of the willpower, to strengthen the faith, to be established in confidence. Old religion says you should have faith in God. Modern religion says you should have faith in yourself. And that faith, when it is intensified, is nothing but self-confidence, Atma-Vishwasam, or self-will. This is the religion number 1. Religion number 2 is religion of love. Every person is gifted with a heart, and heart is the seat of feelings. Feelings are innumerable. Some feelings may be present in some feelings may be absent in some. In the character of Yudhishthira, you do not have the feeling of anger or enmity. But every heart invariably has the lone feeling, the strong feeling love. Whom you love, when you love, where you love, what you love, the intensity of love, the language of love, the expression of love, the degree of love may change from person to person, but love as such is never absent in any throbbing heart. This love is very often self-love. It should be made love of the society. The enlightened self may be loved. In the enlightened self, enlarged self, everybody is included. From the small self-centered love, it should develop, it should grow, it should enlarge, it should expand, and it should become the cosmic love. An ordinary person may have the center at one place and the circumference everywhere. Whereas a yogi has circumference everywhere, center too everywhere. The yogi is capable of expanding his love and also seeing himself in everyone, and that is Vishwarupa. The first religion is religion of love, religion of faith. The second is religion of love, religion of compassion, religion of empathy, religion of consideration for the fellow human beings. Love is topmost, love is predominant. And the third one is the religion of ritual, karma, action. The first religion can be split into two as a religion of will and the religion of faith. Then the second religion, religion of love, becomes the third one. In the universe, there are so many religions. The first two categories are one. The second category is love. And the third one, we have the intellect. The intellect is very sharp. In many, it is dormant without being put to use. When that intellect is sharpened, it illumines as bright intelligence. This sharpening of intellect is rationalism, is reasoning capacity. It searches for truth. It tries to know the truth and it becomes the truth. And this is Jnana Yoga. Raja Yoga is number one. Bhakti Yoga is number two. And Jnana Yoga is number three. It need not be very spiritual. Even in the ordinary world, Jnana Yoga is capable of making us fearless. A student who has the full knowledge of physics is not afraid of physics. A student who has full knowledge of chemistry can take the examination in chemistry at any point of time. Similarly, a person who has the full knowledge of life and death is not afraid of life and death. A student or an aspirant who has the full knowledge of life and death can take any examination in life and death any time. Even in dream, he is capable of facing them. That is the strength reasoning gives us. That is the strength knowledge gives us. And finally, we have the great yoga of action. Willpower cannot be seen. A man of determination can be seen. Faith as such cannot be visible. A man or woman of a firm faith or confidence can be seen. Confidence can be seen in one's eyes. And love is as such cannot be seen. But loving speech can be seen. Loving looks can be seen. Loving words can be heard. Loving deeds can be seen. In short, loving action can be seen. Similarly, intelligence cannot be seen. Intelligent activity can be seen. Now, karma yoga or action, yoga of activity or ritual of a religion is a combination of will, faith, love, and knowledge, intelligence. When all of them want to be seen, when all of them find an expression, it is Shraddha, an activity of Shraddha, an activity of prema, an activity of seva, an activity of tyaga, an activity of determination, an activity of self-confidence. Shraddhavan labhate sarvam. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Shraddhavan labhate dharmam. Shraddhavan labhate vijayam. Shraddhavan labhate sarvam. And that sincere activity, loving activity, activity of tyaga, these are the essential factors. All the religions, when they are placed together, they become harmonious, they become holistic, they become components of the best personality, they make man a better man. Is not Christianity to have the components? Maybe one component is more predominant. Is not Islam having these components? Maybe one component is very predominant. Hinduism has all the components, and don't we find those components amalgamated, integrated in the Yoga Shastra? My ism is to make man a better man, to make everybody a yogi. And this yogic spirit I am here to spread. The purpose of life is to become a yogi. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. Sri Krishna exhorts Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita to be a yogi. May we all, by the grace of God Almighty, become great yogis for our well-being, for the well-being of everybody. Om Namah Sri Yatirajaya. Om Namah Sri Yatirajaya. Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Swamine Tapaharine.